Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin. So I'm going to show you key levels to pay attention to. Most importantly, if we get a daily open below a certain point, I'm expecting to see a lot of downside. This might be a point you would open a long. If we do get to another point above, that'd be a point to go short. If we get a daily open above that point, then I'm expecting to see a lot more upside. Now I'm going to make this simple and just to the point. The last video I put out was a very long video. It was 30 minutes long, but I covered a lot of important information. Those of you that did watch the entire video, you knew where to go long. I said if we get above 93,600, that holds the support, that would be bullish up to this yellow macro trend line. If you want to know more about this yellow trend line, I'm not going to repeat it and show it again. Go back and watch the video. I'll put a link up to it now. But as you can see, we held support above 93,529. And as I said in the same video, this is 15 minutes and 52 seconds in. Do expect to get a rejection around 95,757. This is a very key level. As long as you're below this level, we could have a drop. If we're above that, that is bullish. And this is the same chart. You can see this green support level here and this yellow line. This is just on another chart with fib channels. And we're going to cover these key levels because this is what's really important, is whether or not we get a daily open above or below this point. We're going to cover this as well as a few other things. Guys, CoinCatch, it's no KYC, no VPN. They are having an incredible special deposit bonus. I'll put a link up this page now. It's the events page. This is 30 slots every 7 days. If you deposit $1,000, you'll receive $5,000 bonus to trade with. That's one of the best bonus specials I've ever seen. They also have some lower tiers as well. Again, that's 30 slots every 7 days. If you deposit $500, you can get $1,250 back to trade with. That's 300 slots every 7 days. And they have lower tiers as well. And if you do sign up and you get access to the bonus, you can also get free access to my charts in Discord. So do check out that events page. If you want to sign up under my affiliate link, I'll put a link up to that now. That's also under the event page. Again, all these links will be pinned in the first comment description. Blowfin, this is another no KYC, no VPN exchange. It's always good to have a little backup or an alternative. They're doing a special. You can get 20% cash back if you make a deposit to trade with. I'll put a link up to Blowfin now if you want to check them out. And guys, if you even if you're an avid trader, if you want to watch this video, I went over all of the tools I use and how I use them on CoinCatch. I cover limit order versus trigger order, market order versus limit price. So a lot of important information. So if you want to learn how to trade on CoinCatch, I'll put a link to this video now if you want to check it out. So as I said in this video, do go back and watch it. I covered a lot of information in this video, but I said if you got above 93,578, stay bullish up to this yellow line. You can see we held support. We did get wicks below, but I did say short this yellow line. Made post in Discord. This is where we all shorted. Price dropped from that line, as you can see. Nice rejection. We pushed up to 96,883, but you can see that's pretty much right on target. And you can see we wick down. We keep wicking down, but notice the daily open. It's always above this green line. Now if I go to this is the D1 simple chart. This is without the fib channels. You can see why that line is so important. You can see back here, this was resistance, right? It was resistance. And then it held as support. If I can drag over here, you can see that's why that is such a key level. It was support all through here, right? Then we came up, tested as resistance, and we got rejected. So as long as we were above that point, like I said, that was bullish, but only up to that resistance level, which I gave you. Let me give you a price level here. Only up to that point, that was where you should have opened your short. So obviously what we're waiting to see is, do we get a daily open below this green line, right? So this is around 93,577. Do not forget, we have a gap below. So again, if we push up, your upside target, the next point you would short would be 96,272. Tomorrow, that's around 96,400. If we get a daily open above that, guys, I get bullish. In the meantime, you can see we're just bouncing back and forth between support and resistance. If you go to D1 fib retracement, again, like I said, we get wicks down. This is a perfect wick to that fib line. You can see right here at 92,000. We got one crazy wick below, but notice daily opens are always above this green line. But we wick down to this fib line. So look, if the next daily open is below 93,400, to me, that would be bearish. If you want to be long from now, I think entering right now would be risky. I would wait and see what happens. If we come back down close to 93,500 and get a daily open, I would go long. Again, opening now, we don't know which direction we're going to go. We'll go to the hourly, we'll break that down as well. But again, perfect rejection at that yellow line, and I'm telling you, go back and watch the previous video. This yellow line goes back since the beginning of Bitcoin. If we push up today, 96,300 is the point too short. If it's tomorrow, that's 96,400. The day after, 96,500. If we get above that, any daily opens above that point, guys, that will be bullish. If we get a daily open below, and again, you have this fib line in this direction the price has been bouncing from, and you have every daily open is above this point. So if we get a daily open below 93,385, then it's more than likely that we're coming down to test this next fib line below. You can see prices respect this fib line for a long time, and if you also take note, that is the center Bollinger Band on the daily moving right up to this point. Again, that's confluence in my opinion. And also take note, you can see down here, you can see the MACD is way overextended. It's starting to curl over. Pretty soon we could get a bearish cross. Take note the green bars are dark green, they go light green. Again, the MACD is way overextended. We've already got a cross on the RSI. The RSI is way overextended. So as I'm saying, being so overextended, if we get a daily open below 93,400 around the area, then we're definitely headed down to 90,118. But your next point short, if we do push up, again, is around 96,444. If we get above that, guys, again, that is bullish. So that's what I'm paying attention to right now. And this is in the same video, guys. This is the H1 chart. This is 12 minutes, 46 seconds in. I was talking about this red line right here. This is a very key resistance level. We did push above it briefly, and I talked about this in Discord just recently. Every time we hit this line, we get rejected. I mean, perfect point to scalp short. Every time you hit it, with the exception of that one point where we hit the yellow line, every time we hit it, we got rejected. As you can see, when I was made that last video, we got rejected at 94,346. And we got a slight rejection. We pushed up, we hit that yellow line on the D1 chart. Then every time we came up, we got a rejection. 95,097, got a rejection, 95,400. Another perfect rejection, 95,506. And then we never made it back up to it. So again, your key resistance to pay attention to right now is roughly, let's just say 96,000. All right, so on the hourly, 96,000. If we got a crazy wake up, you're looking at possibly 97,745. If we drop your next key support level, now keep in mind, exchanges, market makers are just sending price up and down. The volatility is just insane. But your most key support level below on the hourly is around 92,713. Your next key support level below is around 90,300. Like I said, though, we do have a gap below. So if we get above 96,000, guys, that's somewhat bullish if you hold above on the hourly. But the most important thing, guys, pay attention. If we get a daily open below 93,400, we're breaking below a key fib line, we're breaking below a macro trend line, and we have this central Bollinger Band on the daily coming right to this point, and we do have a gap below. So those are your hourly targets, and as I mentioned, right here, this is a Bitcoin CME chart. Now, we did come down. We did not fill this gap. We dropped down to 92,580. To fill that gap, we would have to drop down to 91,675. So that is your next key support level, 91,675. That would fill that gap. Maybe we bounce from that point. That gap, when it initially started, when that candle closed, was right around 93,960. But we could come down, fill that gap around 91,675 at some point. And just to compare, you know, if it takes longer, I don't know, but that's very close to this fib line. So we can come down, test this fib line, the central Bollinger Band on the daily. We've already overextended the MACD and the RSI. We come down, hit that target. We would officially fill that gap, and then we'll have to see if we continue down. But I do think if we start getting daily opens below 93,324, even if we get a bounce at 90,138, I think we have a lot more downside. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Just want to make sure you have your key levels. Now, in that last video, I broke down the DXY as well. I explained to you why this was such a key level around 98.4. And if the dollar, look guys, I know Bitcoin, I guess, is a hedge against inflation, or I think it's more of a hedge against the US dollar. Gold has been pushing up while the dollar's been dropping. But I broke it down in the last video on multiple charts why this is such a key level. If the dollar holds here at 98.3 and continues up, say, see if we break above, this is your next key resistance. You can see how price respects these fib channel lines. If the dollar breaks above 99.78 and holds support, it is very possible that the dollar starts pushing back up. That would be bearish for gold, and that'd be bearish for Bitcoin, and we'll have to see what happens with the markets. But we are at a very key level with the US dollar or the DXY. Now, if we do break, if the DXY breaks 98, that's a very critical level. Your next support for the DXY is down around 96. If we break 98, guys, that would be very bullish for Bitcoin. But you have your key levels to pay attention to. We know that below 93,400 daily open, bearish down to at least 90,000, fill that gap. And then you have your key level above. Watch that last video. I went into detail about this yellow line. So if we push up today, you're pointing to short 96,300, tomorrow 96,400. Anytime we get a daily open above that and that becomes support, then we're going much, much higher. I covered that in the last video as well. You can get access to these live charts at any time, guys. If you want to sign up, it's $49 a month. Get access to Bitcoin charts, altcoin charts, precious metals, and Discord. Make sure you email me to the contact page. Again, check out that events page with CoinCatch. Again, it's the best. This is the best bonus I've ever seen. Again, $1,000 deposit, you get $5,000 back to trade with. 30 slots every 7 days. Do check out that events page. It's pinned first comment description. Also check out Blowfin. They're having a special too. And do check out that tutorial video if you want to learn how to trade on CoinCatch. But guys, that's pretty much it. I'll keep you updated. Just remember, these are your most key levels. But pay attention. Time recording this video, 5 hours and 42 minutes for the next daily open. See if we get daily open below 93,400. In my opinion, that's bearish to 90K. Otherwise, we could push up and get rejected at 96,400. So those are your key targets, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.